Alright, we're back. Now then. We are going to Nebakov. And I've still got this Chrysal quest, which is good. It's also a side quest. I'm gonna hope there's no time limit here. We'll check in with the scribe.
Praise God.
Who the fuck are you?
So, how did you end up at Trotsky?
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and a swordmaster for the local castle garrison. I reckon he sensed he was in danger. And he was right. A band of scoundrels was lying in wait for us on the road, and they nearly got us.
How was your company ambushed? What happened exactly?
It was well planned, I must admit. They nearly got us.
And what went wrong for them?
Hard to say. Maybe we were just lucky, and God was watching over us.
That's all there was to it?
If you really want to know what I think, the idiots lacked discipline. They rushed it.
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. But if they'd just waited a bit longer, we wouldn't have stood a chance. Like I say, I thank the Virgin Mary and all the saints for watching over us.
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
It's just a nickname, of course, because of my, black hair. Every swordsman has a nickname, you know? Once you win a few tournaments, they give you one.
So you're really a high-born knight?
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonitz. My father served Emperor Charles his entire life.
Oh, sorry. I suppose I should call you Sir.
No, there's no need for formalities. Titles are worthless. A man should earn a name for himself. It's not enough to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Couldn't agree more.
You must have been honoured when the Royal Chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard. How did you meet?
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison in Prague's royal castle, where von Burgo was a frequent guest.
I see. But what brought you to his attention? You have good connections, I suppose.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so I was invited to a splendid banquet. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his castle. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course, but I was still astonished when I saw it with my own eyes. Sir Otto spared no expense to build a truly mighty fortress.
Sorry, but we're about the same age, and I'd never have guessed you're a swordmaster.
We each have our own path, it seems. I even studied at university, while I could still afford it.
What? You're a man of letters as well?
I wouldn't go that far. I dabble in poetry a bit, that's all. I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned or rich, and studying costs a fortune. And I didn't have one, so I had to do what I do best.
You became a mercenary.
That's right. I spent more time fighting than studying at university, and I came out of it alive. So I reckoned that's where my talent lies.
Where did you learn to fight, Bartosz?
I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life to it. I travelled a lot and was taught by several masters.
I'd like to see the world too. But I haven't even made it to Prague yet.
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn from true masters, you'll never become a master yourself. Fortunately, these days there are plenty of swordsmen in Prague who will train you for coin.
I hope to make it to our royal city someday soon.
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honor and a peerless master of the longsword.
Who the fuck was talking?
Can we fight?
What would you prefer? A practice fight or a real one?
I want real weapons, not wooden ones.
How many opponents do you want?
Ah, this isn't my first time. I can handle 3.
If you say so. On guard! Damn! I'm bleeding!
I give up. Come on then.
Go fuck yourself!
Yes, enough. That's enough.
I surrender.
I fucking whooped.
But don't let it go to your head. I'll even the score next time.
We'll see about that.
I'm done for today. I reckon I'll be bloody sore tomorrow.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something. As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's beautiful and an absolutely nimble weapon. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today in Prague, everyone is tripping over themselves to learn how to fight with one. I'll be happy to show you how to handle it better. What do you say?
That sounds good. Teach me that.
As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has 2 blades, and thanks to your second hand on the hilt, you can quickly spin it around and hit your opponent's head. These are exactly the techniques that make the longsword an extremely deadly weapon. Now come and try it a few times.
I'd like to...
Certainly. I like such... Would you like... Or attack... Oh, now...
I'd like...
Why not? If you want, I was... But of course, it won't now come... Good. Good to see you. Good. You've really got a knack for it.
Checks.
Keep it up, my friend.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Alright. I don't want to talk to Hans yet. Let's trade. And see what you have. Short swords. Common long sword, that's what I have. Got armor. That's better. Male collar with badge. That's a lot better. Okay. They're better. Oh, what's this? Couple sketches. Right.
Why are you wasting my time? What?
Right, they're all garbage.
Eh?
Alright, let's trade. Don't want any weapons with that. No. It's gonna make it slower. I don't particularly care about courage. But I bet it looks cool. Well, not. And that's it. How many armors? Yeah, we got armorist kits. So let's sell. How much do you have? Can I squeeze in anything else? I should do
Worried
us.
about the...
Aye, that. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Right, we got rid of a decent amount of shit. Put that, send that, send that. Take those. Right. Do a bit of repairs. That's pretty good. Guess I'll keep that one. Plenty of food. Don't need that anymore. Let's learn these. That can get sold. Got mats. Alright.
What'll it be?
I'll have a look at you.
Do I have any schnapps? I don't think I do, no. I'll buy that. And then I'll sell all this fucking alcohol.
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
Right. Coke.
Greetings to you.
Wait, where the...
Go and get your horse so we can get going.
Alright, chill out. What's in here? This place is a bit of a maze.
I'm sorry. What the? Wait.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just you.
Even our Lord rested at the end of the week.
I observe the day of rest, but otherwise, I'm always on the go. I'd feel bad if I wasn't.
Admirable. I hope you keep it up. But even so, I think you should slow down a bit.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
I reckon those aren't the only 3 people that know him.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner. Which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkove's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll help you. I'll ask all 3 and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
I won't keep you any longer.
You can't trade with me. West there will not like get that yet.
This place is off limits to you.
My bad.
What would I be looking for there anyway?
What?
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property.
I walked in
You'll
for a
pay up and
second.
show me whether you stole anything, otherwise we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant? Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Yeah, let's. Cheeky bastard. Right.
What will it be?
How long have you been serving in Trotsky?
And what are you after, anyway?
Nothing. I'm a blacksmith like my father before me, so...
So, you thought you might find some work with me? Well, you won't, fella me lad. And if you are going to be loitering around me here, all you'll do is get on my nerves. So, best be on your way.
Oh, fucking hell. Dickhead. Okay. Let's... port out to you. I just want to explore the area real quick.
Wow, that's nice.
Measure twice.
Hmm. Any other quests on the map? No, that's the fight quest. Okay.
Blessings to you.
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libak. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing, hmm?
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libak, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nickvard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not, I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I'm not.
Ha! That's exactly what a spy would say. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're really on our side. The side that Nickvard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here. You can join us.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses. First a test.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway.
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von Berghoff's most loyal servant. By servant, I mean me. See, once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nickvard's task.
I'll think of a way to convince you.
Okay. I can get a sword, no problem. In fact, I'll go do it right now. see. I want to try and make a master sword or whatever the fucking call. Common long sword.
Now we just have to temper it.
Oh. Let's see how this came out. Okay, well. Oh wait, no, it is master. I don't know why it said gold 3. Yeah, so that's better than mine. I'll be taking it. Don't look any different. Unsurprisingly.
That's the mill? Yeah. The place by the Sheherovka stream.
What the?
About Nick.
Got that sword?
You wanted a sword?
That's perfect. Lovely. I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickvard then?
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Berghoff. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle. And I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all.
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
You bastard stole a sword from me just for that. Alright.
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
How can I help you today, friend?
I'll have a look at the...
What have you got? What pouch have I got? Hunter's pouch. 2 slots. That's a knights. 3 slots. Take that then. These gloves trash. Boots are garbage.
Why are you
So what can you buy from me?
wasting my time if you don't...
What do you...
So I want the pouch. And buy spurs. Shoes. Oh. So let's get rid of them. Get rid of that. I want rid of these. Yeah, that'll do
I'd
us.
like to discuss...
Well,
Satisfied?
that sounds really... Aye, your pleasure doing...
Yeah, pleasure was all mine. Shit, I need to take them back as well.
Business. Take care.
Excuse me.
It happened. Just
Excuse me.
There's no one down here.
What's that? Huh?
Good day.
Good day.
I better go and look.
Right. Shit, who else did he tell me to ask? Cook and the maid. What the fuck was that symbol I just saw? Oh, the cobbler. Right. There's Catherine.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Wait, what cook am I looking for then? There's the maid.
Do you need something?
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
That was complete nonsense. I was embarrassed to read it.
Imagine how I felt having to listen to it.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. But he thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No! And now leave me alone.
Could do a bit of robbing. Damn.
Huh? What the? Wait, I'll go and see what's making that noise.
I'm looking for a cook. Not you. Maybe on the other side. What?
God be with you. Greetings to you, friend.
Ave Maria.
Be on your
You have a
way.
kind master, eh, doggy?
Clear off and don't bother me.
Alright, I'm not bothering you. What the fuck you mean?
King would that be?
Yeah, cook.
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libac to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libac his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Listen, Bertha. Do you realize your stubbornness is making everything more difficult? Nickvard could have got himself into a lot of trouble by borrowing that book. Maybe somebody tried to kill him, and you don't even know about it. You think he's suffering from rheumatism or something?
Aye, right, I'm sure that's how it is. Like Lord Libac is part of some grand conspiracy. As if, you idiot.
I'll bribe you
If a
then.
nobleman's secret is worth so much, how about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libac wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libac when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now tell me, what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Nickvard didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the crone. By the training ground, below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
Okay. Wait, is the book in the shitter?
Careful. Go and get your horse so we can get going.
Right, fuck it, I got to talk to the scribe then, 'cause I don't know what to do.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
How long have you been here in Trotsky, Father?
Well, it's been quite a few years. But if you are interested in local history, you should go and see the scribe Erazim. He's been here the longest.
How do things work in the castle?
You mean who runs things when our lord is away?
Yeah, I see there's a lot of people here, so I wouldn't want to offend anyone.
Then you should watch out especially for Lady Yitka. She's the wife of our Burgrave Hashek. She's a pious woman, but also damned firm and strict on the servants. Her husband is in charge of the castle garrison and order in the region. Then Captain Thomas is responsible for Sir Otto's security. He's an old soldier and an upright fellow, even if he doesn't come to confession more than once a year. And the ruler of the roost here is the Chamberlain, Ulrich von Schaumburg. You seriously don't want to cross him, lad?
I noticed there's no church in Troskowitz, or anywhere nearby. Why's that?
It's true. You'll find the closest one in Uyezd, or in Mladejov on the other side. In Trotsky, we only have the chapel in the castle tower. In short, this domain is the middle of nowhere. It was only with Sir Otto's arrival that great things started happening.
What is Sir Otto von Berghoff like?
What can I tell you? Lord von Berghoff provides a livelihood for many people. He brought money to the region, restored and expanded the castle, and yet he spends most of his time in Prague. He's the royal chamberlain, and politics takes up a lot of his time.
I understand. He pays well and doesn't get in the way, eh?
That's not what I said. The old chamberlain, Ulrich, manages the estate, and he's definitely good with numbers, at least.
But
numbers and accounts aren't everything. One should also think about the salvation of one's soul. But that, young man, is absolutely none of your business.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
Tell me some news from the world.
All right, then, but it'll take a while. What the?
Please,
Here!
stop!
I'd bash you
I
in the
surrender.
face myself, but I'll leave
Enough.
that up to the ex...
You can't just go about threatening people. You'll have to pay a fine.
I didn't mean to. You fucking misclicks.
How dare you? A man of my standing is always in the right.
Oh, I apologize.
Father, I'm so sorry.
I've sinned, Father. I want to purify my soul in the eye of God and repent.
Your soul is pure, son. Do you really wish to make a penitence pilgrimage?
No.
I'll do it some other time.
As you wish. Till we meet again.
Ah, shit. Best off going this way, I think.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Wait, where the fuck is he?
Nice out today.
Can't go in there, can I?
Hope it lasts.
Oh, I can't. No.
You're not permitted to be here.
Oh my
Surrender
God.
at once.
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up.
This is all...
Oh,
Fucking hell, my reputation.
sheathe that weapon immediately.
My God.
You see, it didn't even hurt. Now you can leave that weapon where it belongs.
Shut up. Fucking hell, man. Wait, so where the fuck is this scribe? Yeah, I don't know what to do then.
Go and get your horse so we can get going.
Unless there's a clue somewhere here. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can ask you? No. It's a private area. Also a private area.
What? You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend. Careful.
Oh, I'm going.
I hope you weren't planning on breaking in here.
No.
Good to see you.
Alright, let's go see about this fucking horse. I need some saves. That's pebbles.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Farewell.
Oh, I can already tell you I don't. It's this fucking garbage.
I took a look at herring.
And?
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme. We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep it to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coin's at stake?
I can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it. What's this about coin then?
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took herring and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
Well, I might be interested, but I deserve a bigger cut. I'm not new to all this, so I'm well aware that the first offer to an accomplice is deliberately low, just in case he accepts. So forget about that and make it worth my while, because you'll get a tidy sum for a horse like that.
I didn't expect you to be so savvy. But you're not wrong. I'll give you double my first offer. I reckon that's fair.
Me too.
Right, now we can get back to the reason you're here. You know how to ride and control a horse?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
See you later, my friend.
What's this shit you give me? Literally the exact same. Garbage. 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 Alright. Don't want any of it.
I'm all done in.
Can't even trade. Nice.
Praise God. You have a kind master, eh, Matt?
You know what? I only have one save and... Oh, actually... make some. Let's put all these back. And then... What do I need? I need nettle and belladonna. Belladonna. Nettle.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
I'm always glad to see polite people like...
It was him who told me.
Maybe the scribes up here as well. Right, you're the guy for the quest. Sure, let's save.
It's good to see you. What can I do for you?
So, Master Chamberlain, are you feeling better?
I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even managed to finally lie down and close my eyes for a while.
That's good. It's a sign that your humours are back in balance. But you have to keep taking the medicine, otherwise you risk another collapse.
I'll be careful, thank you. And here's a small token of my gratitude.
Oh, wow. Really small.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble. God be with you.
You didn't even give me anything. It means something for my trouble. Cheeky fucker.
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region. Expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
That's some army. And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I'll let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. God be with you.
Okay. So we'll go talk to them.
God bless you.
Here's the scribe.
About that lost alchemy book.
Please tell me you found it.
First, I need to find the people who might have run into Nickvard.
Who exactly?
You said Nickvard is avoiding you. Where at the castle does he live? Are there any places he frequents?
Nickvard lives like a hermit here at Trotsky. Like a ghost. His chambers are in the Crone's Tower. But God knows if he's ever slept there. He took his meals down in the Crone's kitchen. Lately, I've often seen him talking to Regina in the Knight's Hall, in the Maiden, or looking out the hall window. I caught sight of him a few times with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle.
So I just have to hope I run into him somewhere.
Nickvard always just shows up. I've rarely ever found him on my own. I'm not surprised you can't find him anywhere, since I've been trying myself.
Where is Bertha?
Bertha cooks for us in the Crone's kitchen. She's there most days. If you can't find her there, try the first house in the lower castle, across from the door to the dungeon.
Where is Regina?
As Lord von Berkhoff's personal maid, she'll likely be somewhere in the Maiden's Palace. Perhaps in the Knight's Hall, or on the floor above it, near the Lord's chambers. She even sleeps there.
Where is Hirsch, the stable boy?
I've seen him with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle. He sleeps in the house directly across from it. I don't know him much, though.
That's everything I needed to know. What kind of tasks do you do for Lord von Berghoff?
Rare ones, lad. His lordship spends little time at Trotsky. As the royal chamberlain, he has to be in Prague most of the time.
What does the royal chamberlain do?
I understand, lad. You're asking about his authority, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything at all about him.
Sir Otto von Bergo is the royal chamberlain. Subcamerarius, in Latin. He's one of the 9 most powerful officials in the kingdom. He manages the royal towns and monasteries, approves the councillors and abbots in them, and appoints the royal judges.
Why does Sir Otto have to be in Prague so often?
Because that's the seat of the royal court, and our lord is one of the highest royal officials. Praga caput regni, young man. Prague is the heart of the kingdom. All the political threads come together there. It's where they handle administration of the country. If you want to be somebody, you have to go to Prague, or to Moravia, to that traitor Jobst of Luxembourg.
Excuse me, but why do you consider Margrave Jobst a traitor?
And what else should I call a person who only looks out for any chance to benefit himself?
But now he's fighting for King Wenceslas, isn't he?
Jobst has changed sides so often it's impossible to keep track. But, to give him credit where credit is due, unlike our king, he's a great politician. Wenceslas wasn't even able to hold on to the imperial crown that his father passed on to him before he died. Yes, indeed. One day that bloody Margrave Jobst of ours is going to make it big. He might even become the emperor himself.
Why doesn't Lord von Burgov free our King Wenceslas from captivity in Vienna? He's powerful enough for that, isn't he?
It's politics, boy. Pure and simple.
I understand, but could you explain it a bit more for me? Why did they take our king captive? And why did the Czech lords let Sigismund spread all over the country like a plague?
That's complicated. Back during the reign of both king's father, Emperor Charles, the nobles gained great wealth and power. And when young Wenceslas came to the throne, he didn't have enough experience or courage to stand up to them. That's why he surrounded himself with faithful lower lords and entrusted them with all the royal offices.
I reckon the high nobility didn't like that, eh?
You're damn right they didn't. They conspired against the king and established their League of Lords. That started a protracted war, dragging the king's cousins, Prokop and Jobst of Luxembourg, into it. But King Wenceslas was stubborn, unyielding, and, unfortunately, also often drunk. He preferred to run away from politics to wine, women, and the hunt. It was only a matter of time before the lords conspired with his brother, the Hungarian King Sigismund. A year ago, they got together and captured Wenceslas in Prague, and Sigismund had the royal castles occupied by his allies. They secretly took the king to Vienna, where his brother is still holding him firmly under lock and key.
So von Burgov and the others want Sigismund to be king?
Not at all. Soon they discovered they'd miscalculated, and that Sigismund wanted the whole country for himself. And now, they can't agree on what to do about it. I think that's why Lord von Burkhoff received your message. He's trying to find new allies among the lower nobility.
Who are among Wenceslas's opponents?
Who do you think? All the nobles in the League of Lords, of course. The most powerful are Henry of Rosenberg, Henry of Hraditz, Boresh of Riesenberg, Bohuslav of Schwamberg, and our Sir Otto von Burghoff, too, so far.
But we serve Sir Hanush of Lipa and Radzig Kobyla.
Exactly. They're representatives of the lower nobility, who always stood faithfully by Wenceslas because he handed out royal positions to them.
Ah, damn politics.
On the contrary, boy. It's only thanks to politics that von Burghoff didn't send you two to the gallows straight away.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I'd like to hear...
I'll tell you some interesting...
About that lot...
Please tell me
I'm sorry. I've got nothing to tell you about the book.
I've got... Wait, so I've got to ask him again. I already asked him. Ay. Right, Yeah, so it's wine, nettle, boil for 2 turns. Pretty much know it off by heart at this point, honestly. I wish you had that auto brew perk. Make it so much easier. Alright, grind 2 of these. And let's boil for 1 turn. And then pour. Okay, what's that new perk? Lab Dweller. Oh. Trash. There's 2 more. Should be enough for a bit. Wine. That one. Boil for 2 turns. Two of these. Grind. Add. Well, for 1 turn. And then 1 more. That should do us. Uh... Get that. Hmm. Guess I'll get law. Right.
Perfect end. Amen.
So let me unmark that. Well, yeah, I can't talk to her anymore.
Greetings.
Good day.
What? Is it fucking bugged out? Alright, I guess we'll not do that yet. Below me?
Christ, pardon me.
Greetings.
Greetings to you too.
Good day to you.
God bless. God be with you. Christ. What a day.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Farewell, my friend.
I'll be happy to help you. You think you could manage some kind of ornament?
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
Greetings.
Ah, you must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
Okay.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right then. I'll take a look.
I wish you a blessed evening. I'm sorry.
Oh, great. Another shitter.
Is this guy fucking stupid?
Lord be with you.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumours are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
Where the hell are these demons? Tell me.
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber, near the maid's quarters. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower. That reeking, hellish door must be hidden there.
I swear, if this is another shitter...
Of course not. I wouldn't dare threaten the security of the castle.
If there's nothing there, you'll have me to answer to.
I'm sure you'll find something. I'd get my weapon ready if I were you.
If this is another joke, you'll really piss me off.
Take care.
Bro.
What did I expect?
This guy's fucking dying. Where the fuck are you? You're dead. You little fuck.
Hey? You're not allowed here!
Blacksmith?
Let me guess. You didn't find any demons?
I'm done looking for them.
There's no need to anyway. You made so much noise the demons all crawled back underground. Christ! To think, I'd find a moron who'd buy it 3 times in a row. 3 times!
So you were just wasting my time?
Not at all! Next time your belly starts rumbling, you'll know exactly where to go.
I feel like I've been possessed by a demon, and it's driving me to kick your arse.
Have you lost your sense of humour as well as your sense of smell? Try me, lad. You'll be leaving this castle on a stretcher.
We'll see about that. Nobody makes fun of me.
You're just a whiny, humourless little weakling. And soon enough, you'll have a busted lip. To hell with you!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Enough!
I give up!
Have you had enough?
Fuck! Alright, enough!
I've got half a mind to shove your face in all 3 of those shitters, but I reckon this'll do.
Aye, I've had enough. On your way, you vagabond!
Fucking dickhead.
Excuse me?
What? Can you get out my room? I guess we'll, sleep. Wait an hour for these cooks.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
All right. But what am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. Farewell, and take a bath for goodness sake.
What'll it be? It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
There's no fireplace in here.
I'm sorry.
This?
A little more here.
I should get going.
That should do it.
I just had a chill down my spine. What was that? Amen.
Blessings to you.
That should do it.
What the fuck's in here? Hard chest. Might as well see what's inside, eh? Right, there's a cut free. Right, I'd read that, right? Cat and the Poet. Yeah. Get back.
I'm always glad to see polite people.
Greetings. They won't be getting past this.
I hear some dodgy noise.
That should do it.
Alright.
I apologize.
No, now we'll talk to Bertha.
Greetings to you.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
I'll say, it does sound like mice or rats, but I'll take it
Don't
seriously.
worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves, so you can't see their hollow inside.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side of the castle, from below the crone.
My God, the poor girl must be under their spell. And I was so fond of her.
Let me guess. I'll have to find and sprinkle 5 fireplaces.
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops.
About Nickvard and the book.
How many times do I have to tell you? When you run into Lord Libac, tell him I have his medicine.
Medicine for what?
That's none of your business.
I've got a bribe her again.
Well, if a nobleman...
I suppose, Lord Lib...
Of course.
So many groschen.
But now tell me...
It's a common in that everything...
Just say it.
It was in the privy. I helped Lord... That's what...
Is that all?
What else? It happened. I must...
I don't know if...
Well...
Thanks anyway.
Right.
8, 9...
I'm not doing it at night. I literally just don't care enough to do that. I got in shit for going in there last time, so I'm not going in there. Armory. Interesting.
I hope I'm doing this right.
Another noise.
God bless.
I'm not allowed in there, right? Oh, I am now.
That should do it. I hope I'm doing this right.
Hail Mary. And Mary said, Behold, I am the...
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus. Did they bother you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago, I was in the chapel, deep in prayer, when a spawn of hell appeared before me. Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, Better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
Whew. That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water. If they dare try that even on a man of faith, nothing else will help.
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives' tales. Now take up your task, and rid us of that hellspawn. May the Lord guide you. Till we meet again.
Right, so where's the last one then? Has to be all the way down. I swear, if I get in shit for going in there, I'll be pissed. I did this one, right? Yeah. There's A random hole in the wall. Oh yeah, so it has to be down here. Somewhere.
Any idea what that was? I'll go
So
there.
I'm not allowed in there still. So where the fuck is it?
Good to see ya.
You have a kind master, eh? Much.
Aha.
I hope I'm doing this right.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to speak to him.
Huh. What is it?
Greetings, sir. I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly,
I decided to help Ossiner as well, but it didn't exactly end well.
all the quarrels and strife were brought here by the demons. Things should quieten down now.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council,
Yep.
Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle.
Of course.
You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward. Take care, Henry.
Alright. Oh, better than nothing. So, let me see about this then. Yeah, I can't talk to you anymore. It's fucking bugged out.
God, careful!
Great. So what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Greetings. What do you need?
Can't trade? Okay. Let's Let's see about this fucking... Let's see if we can talk to this guy.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good day to you.
About Nick.
Got that sword yet?
Listen.
Don't try any deeds.
So I need another sword.
I'll think of...
Oh my god. Right, I know where I can steal one.
Come on now.
Oh, it was in the one below me, for fuck's sake. I mean, he's literally looking around me now. Oh, we're good.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
About...
Got that?
You wanted a sword?
That's perfect. I don't...
What about...
Nick? Either way, but then...
That's all.
I'll be...
I'll tell...
Found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday. You're kidding. Some vagabond.
Right, let me maybe I can talk to her now. Probably not, I'm guessing, but... I'll see. These fucking stairs, man.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Right, she's in there. Can you come out so I can talk to you? Please? Thank you. Yeah. Great. So that's bugged. Not a clue what I'm supposed to do now. Oh, I guess it can wait. Let's do this main mission.
God be with you.
What are you here for?
What do you have for...
Yeah, maybe next time.
No, I mean... What did I just move? That, I think. Right, and then...
And then...
What do you have for...
Yeah, I don't want anything off you. Take those.
Worried about the... Finally, pleasure doing business.
Do of eating.
Take care.
Right.
I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Uh... So let's see about this then. Gina, I can't talk to her though. Hmm. I guess I'll try and talk to her. Again. She's in there again, for fuck's sake. can't talk to her. Let me save. And then load. Nope, still can't talk to her. So let me try talking to the fucking scribe.
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
I don't think so.
Fuck, where is it? Private area. No, I don't know where he is. It's a private area. There's a chamberlain. Nothing I can talk to you about. Where's the fucking scribe then? There we be.
About that please tell me
I'm sorry.
Okay, well. I guess I'm not doing it now then.
What will it...
Show me your way.
Yeah, you've still got no money.
Ah, maybe next time then.
Let me go look at the shitter. Just...
Careful.
Nothing in there. I'm pretty certain it's not in here. I guess I'll just read these books.
You silly doggy.
No, I can read that now. Alright, it's not worth reading that because I do need to sleep.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Do I want to do this? You know what? No, yeah, I think I'm just gonna save it there.
Damn green.
No, honesty. So it could take a while. And I don't particularly have the time. But yeah. We'll do it tomorrow and I'll try and figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do for that other quest.